Hi guys, it's me, Lunar. Welcome back to another episode of brand new console mods. 188 for Skyrim Special Edition on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I don't think we need to wait around today, we could just jump straight into our first mod. Our first mod is called Maltese Riverwood. You might remember a while back that we covered Maltese Whiterun. Well, this mod simply improves the appearance of Riverwood without making it too cluttered and while remaining lore friendly at the same time. Much of the trees and flora have been removed to give Riverwood a more barren look, which makes sense since it is a logging village. There shouldn't be too many trees in the immediate area. Overall, I really like this one. Riverwood does feel too cluttered to me in the vanilla game, so if you like the new appearance of the town, it doesn't change too much stuff, but it definitely makes it a bit different than it was before, and if you like it, check out this mod. Willow Creek Cottage is a small house with some goodies for the average adventurer. It's perfect for those who like to roleplay or those who want a small cozy player home. It's very detailed and immersive and doesn't include over-the-top extravagant features that you might find in some player homes. For features you get full smithing stations, alchemy station, enchanting station, auto sort chest, sort your soul gems and ingredients and stuff like that. Teleport map, teleport to major cities like Whiterun, Solitude, Windhelm and Winterhold from inside your house. Custom spells includes a teleport home spell and summon chest spell. Study area, a book that will suggest undiscovered places to explore, and study skills giving you a bonus. You can only have one bonus active at a time. Custom storage, custom food, soul gem, potions, poisons, ingredients and books. Customizable garden, choose what plants you want in the garden, and a stable for your horse to stay in. Overall, a very nice player home. Next up we have a mod called Health Notifications, and this makes some small changes to the heartbeat sound you hear when your health is low. So the mod has changed the amount of health when the heartbeat sounds would start at. In vanilla you hear the sound at 10% for a fast heartbeat and you're practically already dead when you hear that. The mod changes it to 30%, so just when you're severely wounded. The heartbeat slow in vanilla you get that at about 20%, so you're not too far away from being dead, and the mod changes it to 60%. Personally I'd like to see it a bit more at 50% so I knew when my health was at half, so now when you're badly wounded you can tell when you're about to die much sooner. So if you want the mod to change it so you know when you're going to die much earlier in the game, then you could check out this mod. Our next mod of the day is a leather armor. The mail-only armor can be crafted at the forge, obviously under the leather category, with leather, leather strips, and iron ingots. You can craft the armor, Lethos boots, and Lethos gloves. There's no helmet with this one though. In terms of damage resistance, it's slightly better than the ancient shrouded armor, which is probably the armor that's closest in match to it. It can be enchanted, and it can be simply refined using leather. Overall, a really nice leather armor mod. Our final PS4 mod is a cool one today, and it's called Playable Mages. The mod makes buffs to the mages in the game to make them far more worthwhile playing. So here's a long list of the changes the mod alters in game. The Apprentice Stone's negative effects have been removed and added 100 plus magicka. The Atronax Stone's negative effects have been removed. The Necromancer Amulet negative effects have also been removed. All Thalmor gloves have plus 70 magicka enchantment. Augmented perks now have 4 perks instead of 2. So you can see at the very start of the video, for example, the shock now goes up to 100% increase instead of just the vanilla 50. Mordecai, Nakreen and Vokun clothing now has no armor. Amulet of Julianas gives a plus 25 magicka now instead of 10. Blessing of Akatosh gives 25% plus magicka to magicka regeneration instead of 10. Archmage's boots now have 70% shock resistance instead of 40. Savaharan's amulet has plus 70 magicka now instead of 50. And they're now selling lots of elsewhere fondue and magic potions. Also, he has peerless magicka rings. Ward spells cost less. No more leveled enchantments for mages circlets. All levels get plus 70 magicka version. Greater ward costs 30 magicka per second instead of 86, which is a huge difference. Steadfast ward costs 20 magicka per second instead of 58. Lesser ward costs 10 magicka instead of 34. The Archmage's robes now have 150 magicka regeneration instead of 100. Overall, this mod covers all types of mage and very much improves them. A good thing, personally I agree, mages are too weak in the game. They never really compete with just playing with a sword and armor, for example. Maybe if you're a much higher level, but earlier in the game it's much more difficult to play a mage than other classes. So this is definitely a cool mod to check out. Our final mod of the day is called the Lost Paladin Armor, and this mod adds new armor to Skyrim. When you're level 8, you will find you can create a lump of coal. In turn, the lump of coal allows you to craft the weapons and armor of the Lost Paladin. The armor at the forge, the cloaks and capes at the leather station. When you're done crafting, you can toss out the lump of coal. Now under the Daedric section at the forge, you can craft a whole bunch of Paladin armor, named Wrath armor, and you only need steel ingots and leather to do so. You get the Wrath Barbet, which is a helm, another one that's enchanted, time between shouts is reduced 20%, poison resistance by 70%, magicka by 40%, and disease 100%. Wrath Boots, Cuirass. You also get the Cuirass of the Divine, which offers 40% health and 35 stamina regeneration. Wrath Gauntlets, Great Helm of the Divine, which is enchanted, which gives the same enchantment as the Barbet Helm. Wrath Shield, Sword, and Shield of Divinity, which again is an enchanted one, which increases fire resistance by 70%, block by 35%, and shock by 35%. So you get enchanted and non-enchanted versions of all the stuff, and of course the non-enchanted stuff can be enchanted. In terms of damage resistance, it's roughly the same as Daedric, and the weapon damage is also similar to our Daedric sword. Finally, if you want to improve the armor at the workbench, you will simply need Steel and Refined Moonstone. Overall, a very nice armor mod. Well, that pretty much covers all the stuff for today's mod video. If you enjoyed the video, a like and comment is appreciated, and if you're new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with the latest Skyrim mods, be sure to hit subscribe where you can see plenty more similar content every day. But for now, thanks for watching, and you guys have an awesome day.